Okay, what's up, everyone? I've got a quick few topics that I want to quickly discuss with you guys. One of the things is actually something extremely obvious that I've just seen the enemies done in the last war. So I just quickly want to clarify this. I hope everybody knows this. Um, I actually took a screenshot of the battle history where they actually tried to go up against my defenders team with a guardians team with Minerva and actually everything, and they actually were 228k. Okay. um, the problem is these people, they went up to me, up against me, and they didn't make a single dent. And this guy could have cancelled the combat by just quitting the match, but he didn't. Instead, he ended up losing a 228k team. So if you do cancel a combat, you get to actually use that team again, but you still lose the energy that you used to start the match, and I would still get a defend victory. So in this place, I got the defend victory, and he lost the energy, but he lost the team also. So it's not worth it losing a huge team like that. If it's smaller teams, or you maybe got something done like took out the Luke Cage or the Miss Marvel, you can maybe like decide, okay, maybe I'm gonna just lose this match at least because then two people are out, and it can make it easier for the rest of the team to do this. So just check out for that. Please don't do what this noob done. That is absolutely horrible. Okay, there's a couple of things that I want to quickly go over. There's first of all, it was Kid Shampoo. He just quickly wanted to know in regards to Shield. Um, they are pretty insanely strong. Okay, so there's a couple of them that actually has, actually most of them has a Coulson um, synergy now. I know Shield Trooper does not have anything in regards to that, so he doesn't actually need to be on the team. But the core people of when building a Shield team, if you don't even have Nick Fury or Agent Coulson, is the Shield security and the Shield operative. Okay, so what you would normally do, like I've done, is having placing the trooper next to the shield security. So whenever he taunts, his passive gets activated by firing back. Okay. Um, One of the actually better things about the shield team, but I only discovered this way later on, so my shield assault is not actually that strong yet. But it also pairs well with Coulson because he also gives Coulson extra 30% crit chance. But the thing is, he gives crit chance to all the minions as well. So actually having him on a good passive is actually a good thing for the team. For the reason being is the ISO pistols of the shield operative. If she does land a crit, because the shield assault gives them more crit chance, she takes away their speed ball. And the same with the shield medic. She also takes away um, some of the turn meter. So effectively what this means, if you keep on crit shotting because the shield assault is upping your crit chance, you will actually make a player like Luke Cage, who's already very slow, to never actually take a turn because his turn meter keeps getting rewind. So it will mean that there's never defense up for the defenders, and you can actually effectively beat them like that. So yes, there is a few things that make them extremely strong. Uh, my people, they are actually that much stronger, so I feel like I've never needed the shield assault because they do have like about a 50 crit in their base stats at the moment as how high they have been built. Okay, so yeah, just have a thoughts about that. I have There was quite a few times that I have placed Captain America on the Fury Shield team because his Inspire, which grant ability energy to Avenger allies and then grant to random allies. So if you place him with Nick Fury, all the energy would go to Nick Fury because he's an Avenger, and all the other Shield minions are not Avengers, so it doesn't go to them. So it's guaranteed to go to Nick Fury, which is actually a very good thing. So I've done that a lot. Otherwise, you can actually just add Quake along with Shield security to ensure that there is a slow, so that his crowd control can actually stun. Um, just 1 second. I just want to. Let these people know I'm coming back. Okay, so that's the one thing. The other thing is the Spider-Verse. Okay, so this is for Optimus Fumble. Why I think Carnage is extremely good, especially on the entire Spider-Verse team. The one thing that makes him good is his special ability, is the Slaughter, and he stacks up 100 additional damage per negative effect. Now, if you have any idea how good the Spider-Verse is at dealing any or generating any negative effects, you will actually know that this is an extremely well worked out team. I can actually quickly show you exactly how they work. They're on cooldown. I don't care really that much. 5 minutes. Not going to wait for that. So normally, okay, especially against defenders, they work well. They can work actually against anything. Especially a halt that you don't want to take a turn. Because as soon as you have Spider-Man Miles, you can just start stacking negative effects and slow the person you are stacking it with, and then use Venom to spread all those negative effects. You'll see it is extremely effective though. People keep wanting to play with me. So the first thing that Carnage will obviously do is he will add a bunch of bleeds. So the bleeds, how they work is actually they do damage in accordance to how far you've leveled up that person. So I've just taken away some turn meter for Hulk, and he's been slowed. So it's going to take pretty long before he can actually take a turn. So we're just going to start stacking him up. And this is actually going to heal him, which is actually 100% fine because I don't want him to get that strong just yet. So first want him to spread all these negative effects. So now there's quite a lot of negative effects. I don't actually want to kill Hulk just yet, so I'm going to just punch into that guy. Oh, so you see, he actually took a turn now. So what Carnage now is going to do is, okay, he's completely going to obliterate him, and then he's going to hurt Mantis as well, because it is a area of effect, but it's going to do a lot of damage though. So there's no way they can actually withstand that. Also having defense down. So what I actually call it is that Carnage detonates all these abilities. So I'm just actually going to give them a disrupt so that Hulk can't get any more buff than he already is. Might as well take out the Mantis. Okay, now well, let's just take him out. I think he will be able to kick him dead. Yep, he will kick him dead. So yeah, if you have Carnage, put them on the Spider-Verse team, or actually even with the Supernaturals where you've got Zella, any team that actually does generate an extraordinary amount of bleeds and negative effects is going to work extremely well with them. Okay, yeah, there you have it. So they're not actually that strong. They're very squishy. If you fight them against hard hitters, they might lose very quickly. But they do get the job done very fast, and they can slow, and they've got a lot of crowd control for that sense. So they're an excellent team. I actually put Green Goblin in my Spider-Verse instead of my Sinister Six. They work absolutely perfect for that. Okay, let me know if you guys got any questions, or if anything was unclear on what I have explained. Okay.